many have we got? Keep it coming, keep it coming. We're almost there. Aman, Hope, Fahima, Rachel. Hi, Rachel. Okay, Sadia, Salman. Okay, give me a wave or hand raise. That will be absolutely brilliant. We have Gregory. And who else have we got? Okay, a few hands to be up. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's lovely. Thank you. Right, a few hands to come up. That's incredibly brilliant. All right. So like we do, again, I want to see the fastest hand. So if I ask you to, I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, just take the hand raised off, then you can do so. The last person too slow to put the hand off, I would mention the name. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands down. Hands down, lower your hands, quickly click the button. Whoa, that was really fast. Who is last person standing? Oh, Ola. Right, okay, that's awesome. I have seen that. Right, too slow, too slow. All right, brilliant. So it's lovely to have you here. Again, I'll be asking a couple of questions, so it will be absolutely amazing if you can put on mic and then also respond to the question. Okay, Ben, can you respond so that I can hear? I know your mic is you on mic yourself or mute yourself, so that'll be good. Was that clear, Ben? As soon as I said that, he muted himself. That's so funny. All right, okay. So let me just quickly tell you about the course, the A-level business course. It's an exciting course. If you've done, it does not really matter at all. I keep telling everyone, it doesn't matter whether you've done business GCSE or not at all. It doesn't matter. Once you come into the course this September, you're going to start with fresh pair of eyes. The slate is wiped clean. Everything is going to start right from the beginning. Okay, so we'll be looking at the issue of the nature of business, why businesses are set up, objectives of businesses, and so on. The whole business course is actually broken down into 4 themes, or we call them 4 papers. So in year 13, you're going to do 2. And then in year 12, you're going to do another 2. At the end of year 12, you would sit an exams, which gives us, that exams would inform us, again, what your UCAS grades would look like if you're going to places of higher learning like university or colleges or even other apprenticeship program that you may want to go on. We would be looking at that. So that really, really helps. But in the first year, you're going to have a series of assessments which tells exactly where you are at and then working towards. Okay, so that will be the point of that. Ola, I think it hasn't got a name to it. I'm presuming you're an external student. Your hand is still raised. Do I presume that that's a question you have for me? If it's not a question, could you put, oh, it's gone now. Oh, brilliant. Okay, super. So that would be the nature of it. It's all exam based, 100% exam, so no coursework related to that. Okay. It's most likely you're going to have ideally 2 teachers who will be teaching you at the same time simultaneously for the same content. Okay, so we will start off with you have 1 teacher who will be solely focusing on theme 1, another teacher focusing on theme 2. There may be an occasion where there may be a split. Okay, and I've just completed the timetable organization. There will be 1 teacher doing team 1, another teacher doing team 1 or paper 1, another teacher doing paper 2. But every now and then, every other week, there will be another experienced teacher who comes to teach you a lesson to train you on exam techniques and stuff like that. Okay, so I've added one of the groups, there's one experienced person coming in and then also supporting you in that regard. Okay, so hopefully that would help. So that's it about the subject. If you got any question, on mic or unmute yourself and then ask me before I move on to look at what we cover today. Any question? Any question? Okay, right, possibly not. So feel free to do so and then stop me if I'm going on now. I want to tell you also about the transition work that you need to do. Okay, so all of this, as you probably would have been told this morning in your introduction, you have got these transition work are all published or will be published. I need to be very clear about that. Will be published on the school website, and these are for your respective subjects that you've chosen. You come in to read in September. Those are tasks that you need to do. So if you come in to do business course for this subject, you will do one. For finance, for economics, you have to do separate ones as well. I'll talk to you about the business one. So it is something that I put together in order to help you develop your skills, which are important not only for sixth form, but for the rest of your academic career and academic life, so to speak. And it's about these 4 skills: knowledge, application, analysis, and evaluation. Knowledge, application of that knowledge, analysis of that piece of information, and then evaluation, where you put your own spin to it, your judgment of it, and the reason behind your judgment. Okay, so that's the point that you need to do, and it's a really couple of simple exercise. I have given you a link to the course specification that we're doing, and it is Edexcel. Okay, and in that transition task, you will click on that link. It will send you to the Edexcel specification. You need to choose any areas of that specification free. Things that tickles your interest, you need to choose that. Okay, there is a hand up. Maybe I would take a question then. Aaron, could you unmute and then speak, please? I'm ready to listen.
For business, are we going to be provided with textbooks, or do we need to buy our own ones?
That is a swell question. You would have to get your own textbooks, okay? And it is one textbook that you need one textbook for the whole course. I will provide I haven't got one here to hand, otherwise I would have shown that to you. But I'll provide. Wait a second. So this is the economics one, but it's about the same size as that. And I would pass that through the sixth form team for you to get a handle of that. But that would be really, really useful. That's a very good question. It's a recommendation that you get that. It is not a compulsion, it's a recommendation. For me, it's a strong recommendation that you get that because it's got everything in there. Okay, does that answer your question?
It does, yes. Thank you.
However, okay, I will provide everyone with an exercise book. So this is the next thing we're going to do as a team. We're going to have a dedicated assessment book, which we keep in-house. So all pieces of assessments will be done in those exercise book, and then the teacher will collect them in, mark it, give feedback, and you can reflect on it during your usual lessons. So that's going to be something that we're going to be implementing across all the subjects that I am in charge of, which is economics, business, and finance. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing. and hopefully you have everything in one place. When we've got cumulative assessments there, you can see the journey that you've been making, and then also the feedback, which would help you when you're sitting up for any major assessment task or an external assessment. So that's the purpose for that. Okay, please feel free to put your hand up, or ask me any question as we go on. Okay, any question at all. There's no question which is irrelevant. All right. Okay, right. So back to the summer tasks. This is what you will go look at the specification. Again, I have done that quite deliberately so that I want you to engage with the specification. Pick an area of interest. Then I need you to go on to, you can get a news article piece, okay? Or go on to the BBC website, any website at all which provide news on what is going on around us in terms of businesses which have collapsed, businesses which have been successful during this COVID. Okay, what is our trading arrangements now between ourselves and Australia? We've had a new trading arrangement. Why does the dude, in terms the owner for the entrepreneur for Tesla, come here during the lockdown? Why did he come to England? And then again, why are there so many Teslas at the moment on the motorway? I mean, in on our roads. Why is that the case there? There are a lot of interesting articles which again will provide you some really good information. And what you're going to do is simply see the article, look at the specification or the area, and see whether you can map that and pick out what is really interesting. What are the themes in those articles? What are the things which are revolving in there? Then what I need you to do is pick out the key themes in that, reflect on it, okay? So show knowledge, okay? If it is about good customer behavior, reflect on that. If it's about cheaper raw materials, reflect on that. In the case of Tesla, it is really because the United Kingdom is advanced in terms of technology in converting minerals, which will help develop these batteries for electrical cars. And therefore, he wants to come and open up and set a big plant for that purpose, so that all the Teslas which are produced within this sub-region will be coming, all the batteries for them will be coming from here. I think it's a fantastic idea, really smart. So again, it helps to look at technological advancement. Okay, that's a topic that you'll be, is in the specification. It also look at expansion, okay, business size. So again, you can write your report or your essay in that. What I've done is also to give you a structure of how I want you to write the report. So I've taken an example and giving you a breakdown of the things I'm looking for. So for knowledge, what I want you to write about. For application, relating that to the example you found in a news article or story or case. Analysis, look at what is positive about it, what is not so positive about it, the good and bad and the ugly. Not the ugly, ignore that one. What is so positive, what is not so positive. And then when it comes to evaluation, looking at what is your judgment. Do you think it's a good thing in the short run, within a year? In the long run, is it a good thing? Could it be bad now but good later? What are some of the things that has informed whichever story you're looking at, whichever business you're looking at, whichever case study you're looking at? What are some of the things that they would have taken into consideration for it to sway them into making that decision? So really excited. I'm looking forward to reading those pieces from you. Okay, so that is what I would expect you to do. Now give me a hand raise again if that is clear for your transition task. Hand raise if that is clear. Okay, so again, the speed of hand raise, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's really brilliant. That's really fast. Now, who is slow in raising the hand? Eating, Fahima, Alpha. Okay. Oh, all of that. So full house, slump down. Okay. So now you know what I'm going to say. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go. Let's see how fast you can. Whoa, that was fast. Fahima. Right. Okay. No. Oh, Shaida, I think. Yes, sir. Hi, yes, sir. How are you? Lovely to have you here. You planning to do business? That's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. Brilliant. Okay, so we're gonna crack on. So for the lesson today, I want us to. Oh, there's a hand up. Okay, yes. Faria, have you got a question, please? Okay. Sama, have you got a question? Yes, sir. Have you got a question? Okay, no. All right. If you got a question, put your hand up, and then I'll give you a chance to unmute yourself, and then you can speak. Okay. All right. Okay. So you have a comment. Let's see. Let's look at that. I will happily look at that. Oh, it was an accident. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Okay. So let me share the screen with you in terms of what I want us to look at. Okay. I'm going to share my screen with you. Yeah. Oh, Ben. Okay, let's see. Ben probably has a question. Let's see, what view? Or where would you find the transition task? Yeah, we've jazzed it up. We're not calling it summer task anymore. We're calling it transition task. So I spoke to the head of sixth form. I beg your pardon. The transition task would be on the website. Okay, so it will be on the website. There will be, I think there'll be a link in the sixth form area, and all the transition tasks for all the subjects will be there, including the subject that you're going to be reading when you come in September. I hope that question answers the question, Ben. Okay, fantastic. Right, let's have a look. So I want us to look at why businesses fail. So that's what we're going to concentrate on today. Why do businesses fail? Why do businesses fail? Now, this is, there are so many businesses which have kaputted, yeah? This is my AKA name for fail. These are businesses which have failed. And there's so many reasons why they have failed, okay? Can I ask you to put in the chat, in your view, why businesses around this time have failed? Why have they failed? If you can put that in the chat, that would be brilliant. I want to read your responses, please. So if you can put that in the chat, why, in your view, businesses have failed, that'd be lovely. So you can see this on my screen as well. So if you can put your responses there, I would happily look at those too. Okay. Yes, okay, that's excellent. I've got Faria, that's a very, very good. Due to Corona, yes. Ariane, that's a fantastic point. Okay. Corona is also one, not enough sales, very good. Modern innovation, I love that one. Modern innovation, that's excellent. Okay. Lack of management and decision making. Yes, Scarlett, that's actually a very sound one. Okay. They have been unable to adapt to world developments, things that have been going on. They've been too slow, too slow. We call that suffering from marketing myopia. Yeah, the is where someone becomes really, really lazy on the job and too slow to get things change with the time. Okay, so lack of foot traffic. Okay, and therefore they don't get new customers because new, more efficient way to watch movies. Okay, are you relating this to the issue of Blockbuster and then also Netflix? Oh, I love that, Ethan. That's fantastic. So fierce competition from other businesses. This is really, really solid. I really, really love that. Okay, so I'm gonna give it all a very massive thumbs up. I really like that. Okay, so thumbs up from me. So awesome, really, really good. Okay, so just moving on to that, let's explore some of the reasons. In your specification, it categorizes all these reasons that you've just mentioned into two forms. There are financial reasons and non-financial reasons. Okay, financial reasons and non-financial reasons. Now, can anyone tell me what we mean by non-financial reasons or factors which contribute towards business failing? Okay, non-financial. Non-financial. When we say non-financial, what do we mean by that? If we can get anyone to tell us, that'd be brilliant. Let me just check. Okay. Ethics, Ethan, thank you very much. Factors that does not relate to money, Scarlett, that's really, really excellent. Okay. Any more? I need probably two more points. Non-financial reason. You are absolutely correct. Right, let's see. Bad publicity, yeah. Controversy, yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That those will cause that. Ones which leaves public relation nightmare for businesses is also another factor. Yeah. So mistakenly, businesses can have situations where a customer opens a product and then the product is not what is there. But not only that, it's actually could be very, very injurious to whoever consumes that product. That can really tumble the businesses sales down, and it could lead to a failure. Since we are still in the groove of the Euros, I am not going to say football is coming home. I didn't say that. But there was a press conference which Ronaldo held with his team during the earlier stages. And please, if you don't like football, you must be bored with this example I'm giving. But I'm just making a point. And it's the fact that when he came to the press conference, there was this Coca-Cola bottle there. It just hits the socials so much. And then he moved it away from the screen and then replaced it with water. Guess what? When he did that, it wiped up a significant value of Coca-Cola's share on the stock market. If it was a small business, that business would have been dead already. Okay, so that is incredibly how powerful external non-financial influences can collapse businesses, okay, like disasters. So I hope that is clear. Right, so let's look at what I want to discuss with you between the two. That's what we'll focus on in the lesson. I will leave that starter data for a bit, and let's look at, I know some of you gave me some interesting views about Starbucks, so well done for that. Okay, there are a lot of businesses here, as you can see, who have seen their demise. Okay, some of them are not in our retail shops anymore. You will say that the nature of it, they are no more, they are dead, but they have been resurrected in a different form. So for that, we can still consider them as business failures. Okay, so you can see that they used to have, I don't know, 1 million customers. Now they have just only a few. So we will brand those ones as also encountering business failure. Okay, so let's explore the financial methods. Okay, as you can see on screen, for financial purposes, just purely for financial purposes, it may be because they are not, as you mentioned, managing their cash properly. Okay, so really bad cash flow will be a very important factor which messes things up for the business. Okay. When they run out of cash, it also leads to them not being able to pay off their bills. Okay. They can't raise capital. Okay. It may be because capital is completely dry, or it may be because the cost of the capital is too high. So there's two things which influence capital. Now, let me tell you this. During the global financial crisis, a company, a bank called Northern Rock failed because it didn't have access to capital. And here it was more liquid capital, like cash. Okay, so that's very, very significant. It folded not because its books were not good. It had good books. It had a lot of assets. So in real estate, in buildings, in property, but it simply collapsed because it wasn't able to raise capital. Everyone they could get money from, other banks they could get money from, held their capital. They held their money because they could not trust that Northern Rock will be able to pay. So that's really, really important. Okay. And then expensive borrowing will be that, and that would cause that to happen. Okay. I'm not going to show the video because it buffers when it is, if it's shown in that particular form. All right. Maybe we can have a go. I'll try that and see. Let's see how successful it will be. Oh, hold on. We are probably in luck. Okay, buffering. There we go. Oh, lovely. Okay.
Mr. Okran, I can hear the audio, but I can't see the video.
Oh, so you can hear the audio, but you can't see the video.
Correct.
All
Yeah.
right. Would that be the same for everyone? Let me see whether there are a few people who can't see the video, but they can hear the audio. Let me. So you cannot see the video on your screen, can you? Right. Let me see whether I can pull up a little magic and one screen. No, not a duplicate. Okay, so it should be fine now. I will try that again and then see if it works, because I'm not duplicating any screen or extending it. It's just simply one screen, so it should be fine. Hang on. Let me I'll refresh it again and see. Just reduce the sound. Right, how about now? Can you see?
No, I still can't see the video.
Say again?
I still cannot see the
Oh,
video.
you still cannot see the video. Right, let me check.
How
Would
about,
that
shall I leave the meeting and come back? That sometimes works.
Right, try that and let's see. Try that and
Okay.
let's see. Is that all right?
Yeah, I can try that.
Right, I wanna find out from the group whether everyone else can actually see the video. Could you give me a thumbs up if you can see the video, please? If you were able to see the video at the time, thumbs up if you can see if you're able to see the video, please.
I just came back and I can only see the PowerPoint presentation thing.
You can only see the PowerPoint presentation. Right, okay. All right, okay, so let me see. I will have to see, I've shared the screen, so that should be fine. Right, let me unshare that, okay? And let me see if I can now share the video. Okay, I think that should possibly work. And then I'm gonna share just that. And this time I'm gonna choose the video. and then hopefully we can get that. How about now?
Oh yeah, I can see it now. Thanks.
Yay, result. Ah, that's awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's go to that now.
Sir, we're able to see the video, but we're not able to hear it.
Sorry, could you repeat that again?
We're able to see the video, but we're not able to hear it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh dear. Right, okay, so let me see. Hang on. That is
If the audio doesn't work, you can put the subtitles on. That would be all right, I guess.
let me see whether that would work. Let me see. I've not muted the mic. See, the subtitle function should be. Let's have a look.
It's between the autoplay button and the options button.
Oh, I'm gone. Okay. Is that working now? Oh, hang on. Let me see. No, I'm not stop sharing. I don't want to mute the mic. Right. Let me have a look. Did you say it's between the auto play button and?
Yes, between the autoplay button and the options button.
Okay.
Is the rectangle with the like 2 lines in between?
Oh, the rectangle with 2 lines between. Oh, I haven't got that on my screen. Right.
It will be on the bottom right next to the
Oh,
settings.
oh,
Bottom right, it'll be like that square. Yeah.
all right. Okay.
That one.
Okay. So let's have a look. Oh, no, actually, it's on full, isn't it? It is. It is on full. Oh, okay. Let me see what I can. Sorry, one second, people. This is incredibly annoying. Can you see what I'm seeing now on the screen?
Yeah, number 3, and then a person dealing with bills.
Oh, okay. Oh no, okay. So that's not the RIC. Oh, because I've moved off from that screen. Sorry. Right. So autoplay is off. I'll check whether that is going to work. Let's try again. Because the autoplay was on earlier, but let's see. Did that work? I turned the sound on. Did it work?
Unfortunately, I was not able to hear anything.
Oh, you weren't able to hear anything at all. Right. Okay. So I'll put autoplay on. Okay. So subtitle, closed caption. Let's see. Right, I'm putting the caption on just to hopefully you can pick that from there. Okay, that'll be more or less a compromise, I think. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's have a look. Quite a few things there. Let me see. Let me just stop and then I will share the other as well. So let's look. Right. Okay, so hopefully you managed to. I apologize for the technical hiccup there. Some could hear, some could see, some could not hear. So apologies for the technical hiccup on that. What I'm going to ask you to do, we've looked at about in the video is sort of captured about 10 things. Can I ask you to write down about 2 or 3 of them? Okay, that in your view is a contributing factor to why businesses have shut down today. Of course, apart from COVID, what do you think are other contributing factors apart from COVID, which has led to businesses shutting today? If you can put that in the chat, that would be fantastic. Let me see if I can get some views coming in. All right. Right, okay. So let's see. Oh, just the caption and subtitles. All right, that's fine. So again, Aaron, lack of capital, okay? So it can't be expensive to borrow. That's very, very important. Customers buying from competitors. Again, that's very true, okay? They have cheaper prices. We have the Amazon phenomenon coming in, which are killing small indigenous or domestic businesses. So that's really, really good point. Okay. Over expansion, exactly. Scarlett, that's really, really good point. There are some businesses which are incredibly over optimistic, okay? Not being able to hear or test the mood of what is going on or make up the various growth projections. So that's absolutely true. Failure to listen to their customers' wants. In fact, that is incredibly accurate. When you come to looking at the theories, you'll be looking at the what you call marketing orientation. And marketing orientation simply denotes that the customer is always right. The customer is king. And if you fail to understand that, it will be at your peril as a business, because they will just walk away. They will vote with their feet, walk away to another person who will give them a better offer. Okay. So these are really, really good suggestions. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. The next one we will look at, I hope you can see the screen. And I will be wrapping up on that because we've got 2 more minutes. Okay. So I'll touch on just internal reasons here, internal reasons. And again, the clip that we looked at covered that to some extent. Okay. Within the business, some businesses find it difficult to manage what we call their working capital. Working capital. Now, working capital is simply the money available for the day-to-day running of the business. And believe it or not, it's absolutely significant. Woolworth fell on its sword simply because it had very, very little working capital. Okay, businesses which uses the retail model, what they do is that they buy products and then pay them later. So at the point when they need to pay, if they haven't got the money there because they haven't managed what comes in, that becomes a problem. Okay, right, guys, I'm gonna be ending here. Okay, it's been an absolute blast for us to interact together. I hope again you've gotten some insight into A-level business, and I look forward to seeing you in September. Okay, hopefully nothing changes your mind. I'll see you, and I want to say football is coming home. So see you later. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thank you for. Oh, and by the way, I'm not sure if it was answered already, but for the transition work, is that going to be found on the website?
Yes, it is.